Hello everyone, let's go over heroic Tichondrius and how to properly manage this fight. So one of the big things that you can do is fight Tichondrius on the opposite side of the room, closer to where the additional adds are going to spawn after the first and second illusionary phase. So the first big thing to note about heroic Tichondrius is it is a DPS race, absolutely. So in order to check if you even have enough DPS to be doing this fight, what you should do is actually have the bloods cleaved by all of the melee that's clean and all of the ranged. So when the blood adds spawn, you don't need to move them away to a certain location, just stack them right on top of where the clean non-plagued melee is and have as many people as you can focus them down and DPS them down. So what you'll see happening here is as soon as one tank gets the debuff, the other tank taunts off, and then we move the bloods to that exact location where those melee are. This means that the non-plagued melee, non-plagued ranged, and plagued range are DPSing the bloods as soon as they come up. Another mechanic we do have to deal with in heroic is the brands. You do see them in the back here. So what needs to happen is 3 people need to stand in this brand in order to explode it, but you don't want to explode both of them at the exact same time. So ideally the way to manage this mechanic is to have one person with the brand run into where the clean non-plagued melee is and explode his brand. Once that brand is exploded, heal everyone up and then pop the second brand in the exact same manner. Now since this is heroic, this illusionary phase is even more important than normal phase. Try to stack up as much as you can and DPS and kill as many bloodfangs as you can. Again, those orbs are priority for DPS and healers. Tanks do not get the priority, but if you have enough, you should pick one up. So again here, right after the illusionary phase, we go back to tanking Tichondrius where he is. Again, taunt off when the adds come up, and then when the additional Nightborn adds come up, you do want to gather them right on Tichondrius as well. So you'll see here that I do a few ranged abilities, gather them together, and stack them right on top of Tichondrius as well. Now at this point you have to be careful to not drop the Arcane Puddle in the group, so if you get this Arcane debuff, step out of the group and try to drop it somewhere where it won't impact everyone. So you see here that I get as close to the wall as possible to drop it so that it doesn't impact melee or ranged or where we tank the adds at all. And that really does it for heroic versus normal. So again, stack the bloods on the boss, they are #1 priority, DPS them down while cleaving the boss. This goes for all of the adds. You can tank Tichondrius near the back of the room if you would like to, so that the highborns don't have as much of an area to run through. But you can also keep Tichondrius where he normally is. Another thing to note is that the illusionary phases are very important. If you are hitting the berserk timer on Tichondrius, it is probably because of mismanagement in the illusionary phases. And it is also very important to not drop the nether zone where the rest of the group is. If you do, you are going to have to place Tichondrius somewhere else, and movement is going to cause a DPS loss. Also, to deal with the brands, you should be staggering them. Have one person run into the non-plagued melee first, pop their brand, heal everyone up, and then pop the second one. You should have plenty of healing and plenty of time to catch up with this brand. So I hope this helps some of you out there that might be stuck on some heroic progression. If you need any additional help, you can go ahead and click on the end screen here, any of these videos. They will help out with all of this Nighthold content. But as always, good luck tanking out there.